Friday.
Yes, sir.
And we are at the track today to see how much power we done picked up. See how Ashanti's doing. We did a little bit of modifications along the way.
So if you see, last time we came, we ran slower than what we ran our best. Our best is still like an 8.5 something. If you go see last video, you'll see the last time we came to the track. What happened was, I know this car got some slightly wider tires and it got some additional downforce.
Yep.
So I think that's what slowed it down, because the mile per hour was off like 1 or 2 miles an hour, and it ran a little bit slower, which is cool. But since the last time we came, we did some upgrades. We did a Porter 18 manifold, a Lund tune, and we did a 47-pound injector. Yeah. We went to the dyno to see how much it made. So if y'all want to know how much it made, go check that video. I put it up top. Also, we did an install video. If y'all need to know how to put them on, you know, the vacuum rod and all that in detail.
So we got that shit explained down to the bone.
To the teeth.
You can make sure your daughter can do it if she watched the video. Okay, that's all I'm saying. But check out the last video.
The car has 3 tunes. So we got a 93 tune, we got a flex tune, and an E85 race tune from Lund. So right now we're on the flex tune, but it has 93, so it's the same shit as if it was on 93. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go see what it runs. We already went to the dyno on 93. After this video, we're gonna be dropping a video on what it makes on flex fuel and E85R. Go back to the track, see what it runs. So today, hopefully we can get a 7, but really, we just looking for the mile an hour, because these tires are not really gonna hook up, and we know that, so you know, ain't that big of a deal.
Exactly.
We just looking to see how much the mile an hour increase more than anything, but a 7 would be nice.
It would definitely be nice.
Aside from that, if y'all know me or have seen some of the past videos, I shift this car fast and pretty hard. But what I'm trying to do now, I'm trying to save the tranny.
Punching the fuck out that transmission.
Yeah, I'm trying to save it, because you know these MC82s are kind of fragile. They take abuse, but they're fragile, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to save it for really when we go heads cam with the car. If y'all want to know the whole plan we got for this car, we did a video on that, so we'll drop that up top, you know what I'm saying? But we gonna shift it kind of slow today, you know, I'm trying to save it.
We gonna take it easy on Ashanti.
Yeah,
okay?
we just gonna kind of granny shift it, whatever.
Cuz been beating her guts in, literally.
From the back, you feel me?
As y'all noticed, we haven't been racing anyone lately. We're actually trying to get some data on all the parts that we have been putting on, so y'all can see the increase on parts that we install in the car. And we're working towards getting the drag pack for this car, but we can't get the drag pack unless we upgrade the axles and the drive shaft. So look out on videos on that coming soon. Also, we have a lot of parts coming in for the Beamer. As you notice, when I said that this car's coming to the channel pretty soon, I mean it. But we got big plans for the Beamer. We got a lot of parts coming over. We're trying to get it ready for the swapping out the engine. We're not going to disclose what engine we're putting in the Beamer yet, but once we get farther down the point when it's about that time to swap the engine, we'll reveal what engine we're dropping in it. But for now, we will be having a couple videos coming soon. You guys stay tuned and go ahead and wait for those videos. Those wheels going to be pretty nice. You guys going to actually be seeing the Beamer on the channel. I mean, it's been on the channel, but it hasn't been on the channel. But yeah, stick tuned, and we're gonna show y'all this beautiful day here at Fastlane Fridays. We kindly stuck in the line, but
we got here early so we can get y'all some extra runs.
Yeah, we got here early so you guys can get the extra runs. Last time we went here, we came here kind of, I wouldn't say kind of late, but we came here where the line was
that shit was
super long. So we would have been waiting for, how much we waited for, like an hour?
Like an hour and a half.
We waited for an hour and a half just to get into Fastlane Fridays. But here, we got here pretty early, so the line's not that long, so we're gonna be able to get a few extra runs for you guys. So,
and real quick, so I've been in the, you know, underground meet scene before, and that was when I was a little bit younger. I was a few years ago, you know what I'm saying? But now I'm really trying to, you know, promote the people. If you're gonna street race, that's fine, you know what I'm saying? Because we all been there, but don't do that shit around people, you feel me? Don't do that shit around people's kids and families, and then y'all be killing people with all that. Don't do none of that. But on this channel, I'm really trying to promote people to take it to the track. So even if we do that, it's really not gonna be often if we do, but it's really, you're really not gonna see it. And on top of that, I really don't like road racing. You know why? Because I'm a stick guy, y'all can see, but when you talking about stick cars, bro, it's you gotta have some driving mod. You feel me? But what's the point of me lining up with an automatic car and road racing to see if my car is faster? I don't get no times. I don't get no miles. Now I don't see what my car is actually doing. I'm just like, oh yeah, but nah. See, the point of what, like, his car is gonna be a roll monster. With the motor we put in his car, that shit gonna be a roll monster. But this car will be a roll monster too, because it's gonna rev out once we get it to where we want it. You know what I'm saying? But the point is, we're gonna be at the track. If we roll race, it's gonna be at the track. Even though I don't like roll racing, because at that point it takes out the air of having to launch the car and all that stuff. Yep. It's really not a lot of driver mod once you're, you know, rolling at that point, especially if your car is auto. No offense, I like all platforms, auto shift faster. Yes, I know this. I don't want to hear y'all in the comments bitching about it. I feel you. But I'm not gonna be the person that you see on I-95 with a Palmetto roll racing people just for the hell of it. Y'all can go to plenty other channels for that. There's gonna be a channel we doing a lot of track stuff, roll racing,
we
drag racing, all type of stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna actually bring y'all times, not just saying that we beat this car, we beat this car. Yeah. Unless, you know, we beat a car on the track and y'all may want to see a roll race with it. We may, you know, want to bend a little bit, but it's really not that type of channel. So if y'all here to see roll racing on the street with this car, it's really not gonna happen. So sorry, but hey, we're gonna keep the content good for y'all, you know what I'm saying? So y'all
we still gonna keep the content lit. So y'all should most definitely still stick around, because we always gonna keep it popping. Without that being said, man, we'll catch you at the track.
Yes, sir.
Yee. All right, we back. This is the first run that we did. This is the time slips. First run we did, our reaction time started around about 1.128, which is us just kind of testing the car out. Our 60 splits we did about a 2.383, which is still kind of bad because we couldn't get traction off the line. Damn near halfway through the damn lane, we couldn't really get traction, but it's all good though. Our 8th mile per hour, we ended off about 87.95. which gets better when we go on with the runs, but
yeah. And also I was trying to get a feel for how to, because the car reacts differently like on the strip than it does like on the street, even though it's not a true strip, it reacts a little different. So I kind of, first gear was spinning, like as y'all see, especially from inside the car view.
Yeah, it was spinning the whole time.
The whole time. You can hear it from outside too. So I short shifted first gear, or I forget, first or second gear, something like that, which is why we didn't get the mile an hour that we did on the other runs. But yeah.
Right.
All right. So if y'all know anything about the S550 chassis, being from 15 to now 2021 at this time, they have an independent rear suspension. And if you notice with this car, it spins a lot, but it don't wheel hop like a typical stock S550 would, right? This car has a full suspension, so y'all should go definitely check that video out to see what we did to at least allow it to leave straight without spinning and wheel hopping all over the place back and forth. It just spins and it goes straight. But one part of driving your car is, yes, knowing the car. Part two is having the right parts of the stuff you put on. People have told me, oh, hey Ferg, bro, put on a drag pack, this and that. Like, nah, I'm not gonna break my shit or, you know, fuck it up. Like, I just don't see the purpose in that. If the car is not built adequately to handle the power, don't do it. Like, so y'all boys who like to throw power at your car first before you do anything else, build a goddamn suspension first, all right? Build a drive line, get the car ready for the power, so when you go to the track, you're not breaking shit and oiling the track down and all type of stuff, because y'all don't, you know.
The Southern Sportsman Showdown at South Georgia Motorsports Bar. I've been on all kinds of different drag strips.
Second run we did about, as you can see, our reaction time sat around about 0.226, while our 60 foot sat around about 2.449. Still kind of bad, but we started to pick up a little bit of traction, but that still took a long time to kind of get traction towards the lane. But
I was really only the left lane with the prep.
The left lane is the only lane that has the prep. So it's not super prep, but it's enough prep so you can get a good amount of grip on it. A few months back, we had ran about a 85 to a 86. As you see right here, we got a 90.2. So we did gain a few horsepower. If you guys want to see in the last video what we made on the dyno, see how much we made, you can go check that out.
Clutch was fully in and that bitch was grinding, so I hope I ain't break the gear. Let's see. That's what I was talking about. We jamming in there too hard. Nope. Third gear ain't broke. Alright, we good, y'all. This bitch gonna get a built trend anyway, so I'm not really worried, but like, I want this trend to at least last until it gets heads.
On down the left-hand side of the racetrack here at Homestead-Miami Speedway, 878.9, 85 miles an hour. Getting there first, 895.9. That's just the way it is at every racetrack in the country. You see a lot of fine Mustangs. But you're also going to see, unlike back in the 1980s, you're going to see
As you can see, this is our third run. Our reaction time sat around about 0.321. Our 60 foot, we did a 2.7095. That's still kind of pretty bad. Actually, it's worse.
Horrible.
Our 8th mile per hour, we did 61.69.
I let off because I thought the motherfucker broke. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Nigga was sitting there.
We thought it broke. It sounded like it broke, but we just let off. What you say, that you couldn't engage into it?
The third gear was, the clutch was in and it was grinding like a motherfucker.
Damn.
Alright, so as y'all saw, one, I babied it off the line a little bit too much, and then when I got into it, it just started spinning. Yeah, 60 foot was shit, but I'll show y'all the time slips anyways. But yeah, if y'all heard, it did not sound good. I thought I broke the gear, because you know the main gear for braking on these cars is third gear. Like these transmissions end up bending shift forks and breaking gears a lot. You brake second sometimes, but usually the first one to go is third. And yeah, if y'all heard, it was like my foot was fully on the clutch when I put it in there, but it was, you know, it's finicky. Mind you, this does have a stage 3 clutch and stuff, so it has. I will do a video on what this car has transmission wise around the transmission to help it do what it does, because it can take quite a bit of abuse, because I throw a lot at it, and this clutch has got some miles on it now that I got. But I've put some abuse through this transmission. It's held up pretty well. Then you get those couple of moments where it's an MC82, so you know it's still gonna lock you out here and there, but it's pretty solid, so it doesn't lock me out much unless I'm just trying to shift it too fast and then like something like that happens. But nah, my foot was fully down, and it didn't want to go in. Also, this car does have a slight master cylinder issue, but it's nothing crazy. It's just like after you drive it hard, once the car sits for a while, the clutch will be on the floor and you gotta like pump it back up. We haven't really addressed that yet. We're gonna get to it, but yeah. I mean, I don't really care. Y'all could go in the comments and be like, oh, you know how to shift it, this and blah 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 blah. Don't really give a fuck. Y'all can hold that shit elsewhere, but yeah. So I got carried away. I tried to shift it hard like I normally do, and yeah. So I'm gonna go back to babying it. And honestly, I think it's pretty content. I got the mile an hour that I wanted to see with the miles that we did, so I'm not gonna keep abusing the car. Like, it's not really gonna hook. That's just, we know that. So really, like I said, we weren't coming out here looking for time slips, even though a 7 would be nice. Like I said, it has a power, it just needs a traction. 7 would be nice, but traction is the limiting factor right now. So to be honest, I think I might even just get the headers once we get the headers and put them on the car, I think at that point, I'm really not gonna come back to the drag strip. We're just gonna take it to the dyno, and after that, just gonna wait until we get the axles, the drive shaft, and the drag pack, so we can actually come out here and get some good launches in, you know. And I'm deciding, I don't know yet if I want to get a built tranny before we go heads and cams or after. Definitely going with a stage 3 bent caliper tranny. That's what I'm going with. But for what it is, if y'all know how problematic these trannies are, I can't really be mad at it, because like I said, whoever knows me or seeing me in person, like, I abuse this transmission. Like, I shift it hard, which is what they don't recommend with these. So if y'all know, y'all know, but you gotta work with what you got for now. So this is gonna be the last run. I'm gonna see if I can get it to kind of leave like it did on the second run, and yeah.
Keep everybody safe out there.
Run 4 was our best run for today. We got a better 60 foot. We got a better miles per hour, which was 90.90. Our ET, just like you said, our best one that we have yet was 8.54, while this one sits around 8.58. So it's not too far off. Yeah, Ashanti's making a couple gains, but we still need to address that spin problem. But
we're working on it. We gonna get there. Give us a few months.
Give us a few months. We gonna have something special for the car. But like I said, this is our best run for today, 8.58.
All right, man. So remember, this is the first time we've been to the track on this setup. So that first run, like we said, was just getting a feel for the car. So that's why the mile an hour was down 3 miles per hour seat time. But also at the same time, there's only so much seat time you can get with a car that's spinning crazy, because it's just you're limited by traction.
It's just gonna spin every time you go.
Like, y'all saw how bad it was spinning. But overall, I'm pretty happy with how the car performed today. We had 2 good, 2 off. You know what I'm saying? But
kind of a 50-50 deal for us right now. But we kind of happy with what happened with today. Besides the fact that we couldn't get traction. If we would have got traction today, it would have been a lot better. But
don't worry, it's coming. So y'all just stay tuned for that.
Yeah, y'all stay tuned for that. Also, we will, when we start doing a lot of suspension, or the suspension modifications on the Beamer that we're planning to do, we will be bringing it out to the track as well, seeing the numbers that we get for the Beamer. And
remember, we ain't just straight line people, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be taking that thing everywhere.
We're gonna do everything with it.
Also, I just want to say, like, I know some of y'all have fast. This car is not fast by. It's quick, but it ain't fast by any means. I know some of y'all got fast cars, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Good for you, but this is what we working with, and this is what we building off of. So if y'all want to follow, man, we just gonna keep it positive. We gonna keep it moving. You know what I'm saying?
That's gonna be the end for this video. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Leave down in the comments of what you guys think about our run,
or what y'all would like to see. You know, something we maybe ain't thought of. Yeah, we got some plans.
What y'all would like to see from us, and we're gonna keep bringing it out to you guys. Just like you said, just let us know. We will try to make it happen. Try, nothing too, you know.
Yeah, man, we got some stuff coming. We got his car coming. Then we got some other stuff in the future as well. Just y'all keep subscribing, keep liking, keep sharing.
Stay tuned. But like that being said, we out of here, man.